Hey there YouTube, how's it going? Elite Legionnaire here, bringing you another fantastic battle for Rome Total War. This time I will be playing the historical battle of Bibracte, and as you can see I am commanding the Gauls, and my ally German is commanding Germania. That's epic. Our opponents, his shadow commands the SPQR Romans, and his ally, Sam the Ruthless, commands the House of Julii. So, as you can see, I chose a barbarian approach this time, which I thought would be quite cool. And Gaul is cool, so yeah. Anyway, Gaul has 3 units of barbarian noble cavalry, 1 general's barbarian chosen warlord, and 1 barbarian cavalry, the light version. So they've got quite a lot of cavalry, whereas Germania doesn't. Also have 2 units of warband, and they get fanatics, 2 forester warbands, a skirmisher unit, and 3 units of warband rather, and these awesome chosen swordsmen. So we're just going to make a steady approach, me and my ally German of Germania. And his army consists of far less cavalry but more infantry, I believe. He's got 2 units of he's got barbarian chosen warlord and 1 barbarian noble cavalry. He's got some axemen, he's got some skirmishers, he's got some more axemen, he's got, looks like 3 spear warband, the ridiculously overpowered and annoying berserker unit, but there's only 1, thank God, because if he had 2 it'd be too easy for him. He's got some warhounds, which is pretty cool, and some these very irritating screeching women. Thankfully the mouths are shut at the moment. So anyway, it looks like there was a bit of skirmishing going on here between his skirmishers and these Julii cavalry auxilia. Yeah, in this fashion, the here we go, hold on, and here comes in the axemen into these Roman cavalry, and these Roman cavalry have beaten these axemen for now, which is rather surprising. Over here, his general was beating down all these Roman cavalry, so it's kind of interesting how things like this is happening. Now these berserkers are going to come in, and you will see just how absolutely ridiculously and insanely overpowered berserkers are. If you like berserkers, I'm not dissing on you.
Your ally lies dead. If his warriors fight on, good, but do not count on leaderless men.
Yeah, over here, he had some archers out here, and I just did a nice run on them and routed a whole heap of them, which I was really pleased with. But about berserkers, they're just too weird as a unit. They're just overpowered. You will see this berserker unit will devastate hundreds of men in battle in a moment. Throughout this battle, rather. So as you can see, I'm just advancing up. I'm sending my cav around into the forest now. I don't want them to get into battle in the forest because cavalry suffer in the forest, as I've said in other videos, but I'm going to use the foresters to spring them out as an ambush style. Hopefully, my opponent will be the Julii opponent, no doubt. As you can see, Germania and the Romans are getting right into it. Now you watch, look how much of this Roman cav and infantry get involved here, and you're going to see these berserkers actually beat down pretty much all of us. See, now they're in their heroic berserker mode, and you're going to see them absolutely devastate all of us. They've got some support by those axemen, but I mean, you will just see how absolutely ridiculously overpowered they are. So here I'm screening for opportunities to get rid of these onagers, so I'm going to use my light cav here, and I see an opening out here. It's unprotected, there's quite a gap, so I'm going to just advance my infantry forward to keep this group here preoccupied. I'm going to send this unit round to go and get that Julii onager unit. And as you can see, the Roman player is massing huge amounts of units onto these berserkers, and they have routed, well, they're causing a lot of damage. There's another one done. And even with these artillery bombs coming in on them, they're still winning this. So there's an example of overpowered and, not good in my opinion. Fortunately, archers can waste them. Fortunately. So here I get my Russian on these onager crews. Now I have to withdraw though because these this Roman general's coming in. It's not an armoured guard. Here he sends some of it, the SPQR player. He's ended up getting divided between me and Germania because his ally's not really up in support, which isn't helping him. So he's sending this early legionary cohort to assist. And what I'm doing here is I'm wanting to draw his general into this barbarian cav so I can bring out my cav and we can knock out the general. That's always good. Here he spends his peeler on my warband. I'm not that bothered. I see some archers here. I'm going to get light auxiliary rather. I'm going to get them in a minute. Here I draw the cav in, and whilst it's in the forest, it's only a cav unit that they're facing, so the negative bonuses will affect them just as much as it affects me. So here I'm going to use my cav to wipe out his general, and he tries to withdraw, and I'll use these barbarian noble cav to take out these light auxiliary. I need to be careful though, these artillery are doing some damage. And now, as you can see, his Roman general is in grave danger, which is good for me, bad for him. Over here, these berserkers are still going. As you can see, an insane amount of Roman bodies there. So, you know, if you like berserker units, it's fine, but I just despise them because they're ridiculous in my opinion. Here, I surround his general, and I just want to put him down. And there he goes.
The warlord lies dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
But as you can see, he's getting some artillery shots in, so I want to quickly get that out of the way. Yeah, here I'll use my Forester warband to shoot the backs of these retreating legionary cohort, and they'll rout, and you'll just see an insane amount of them just die. They just went from, look, 70, 74, they went from about 84 to 74 in like 2 seconds. So Forester warband are by far the best archers in this game. Well worth the money, and the most redeeming factor of Gaul. So as you can see, they're down to 64. Then we lost 20 men in like 30 seconds, so it's pretty awesome. Let's see what else is going on. I'm just roaming, looking for kills and units. So what I'm planning to do is I'm sending my cav up along here, and I'm going to bring forth my infantry, and I want to engage all the Julii infantry, and then I'm bring my cav around, a couple of units to hold down this Roman general here, and the rest of the cav to sort of complete an encirclement on these Julii Romans. That's what my plan is. It's probably kind of predictable, but it'll work because they've got no cav to stop it, and very few, and you know, and the SVQR player has to worry about my German allies. So me and the Germanian player did really good in this battle. So I'm just shooting some stuff with my archers, but as you can see, I'm going to start pulling up my infantry here to perform the frontal engagement. Now, most of this Gallic infantry is no match for these Roman infantry, but they've got a lot of upgrades, a lot of silver chevron upgrades and silver sword, silver defense. You know, that's basically the same with the Germania. I don't think there's any gold, but there's a lot of silver chevron upgrades, which is, you can't do that on regular multiplayer, but you can in this battle because you've got preset armies. So here I'm sending in some fire arrows. I'm hoping to weaken the morale of these troops so they'll rout faster when I get my surround going on, and I'll continue that in the battle. So what I want to use is a combination of fire arrows, war cry and surround to cause a mass rout on these the Julii player, Sam the Ruthless's men. So he's going to charge, and he does exactly what I would have liked. He's in a clump, he's not charging on an even line, which makes it easier for my archers to get mass hits, and it makes it easier for me to surround him. So here I war cry, as you can hear, and I charge in, and these 3 units will match their line, and these guys will complete the side encirclement. These 2 over here will take care of this, and the rest of these cav will complete the other surround. As you can see, I'm just steadily causing us not see automatically. I've got a rout going on here, and as you can see, I've executed my surrounding tactic perfectly, which is not common for me, so I'm really pleased that this worked. So as you can thoroughly see, the Red Roman infantry is screwed, the cavalry, the general is screwed as well, the SPQR player can't help him, even though his infantry is winning here.
Attack and drive them. The enemy warlord lies dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
if this is lagging in any parts, guys, sorry. It's probably just because there's a lot going on. Here I'm going to get the route. You know, the German players got him beat, but I'm going to bring my guys into, you know, infinite speed, hasten it up rather. And as you can see, these Romans just all in mass rout. There's no way out, and they're just going to get massacred. So this is kind of like, this is what happened at the Battle of Cannae to the Romans, and Hannibal just did exactly what I did here pretty much. He just surrounded them
The enemy flees
and
from
wasted
the
them.
field like frightened goats. Hunt them down and slay them all.
Okay guys, so what happens now is the remainder of the Julio play, he goes on this big run with these guys way up here, these archers and his other cav, and he just seems to see there's some cav up here, and he just makes us go on a merry chase, because I think he wanted to wait for the timer to run out, because this battle's got a timer, and if that would have happened we couldn't have won, which is kind of cheap, because we've thoroughly outdone them both, but he was trying to do that, I think. So I'm going to skip that out because it'll make my the video too long on YouTube, which means it's kind of annoying to edit, so I'm just going to chop that out and come back towards the end, okay? Hey guys, I'm back, and sorry, I just lost my voice then, sorry. And basically what happened, he just run us all around over the map for about 5 or 10 minutes, and that's just, I cut it out because it's just a nuisance to edit. It makes the video, you know, oversized, so if I can just chop it out, it just makes my editing tasks easier for myself. So basically we've chased him around up the hill, and he's come down here, and we're going to try and get him out over here, basically. Sorry, for some reason I'm losing my voice. I've got some sort of, you know, stuff in my throat, mucusy type stuff. I've had a cold continuously for a while now. So anyway, as you can see, we're just steadily, we'll catch them here. He gets sick of running, and he realises we likely can catch him. So thankfully, we might not have been able to catch him, and that would have been really frustrating for the game to just become unresolved because the timer ran out, even though we had thoroughly cleaned up both armies. So anyway, as you can see, he's just decided to attack, which was good. So I'll get in first, and it's looking pretty epic there. And his men were
Your
out.
warriors have killed until they can kill no more. This is a crushing victory.
So that's a heroic victory, and I deployed 1,877 men. I got 1,716 kills. I had 1,423 men remaining. My ally, German, had 1,682 men. He killed 1,114. He had 1,017 remaining. Sam the Ruthless, he had 1,553, and he got 709 kills. He had 62 men remaining. And his Shadow had 1,477 men, and he got 519 kills and had 104 remaining. So we cleaned up pretty damn good there. So as you can see, my Barbarian Noble Cavalry all got over 150 kills. Even my light Barbarian Cavalry got over 100 kills. My Barbarian Chosen Warrior got 178. Even my Warband, one of them got 83. Other ones didn't do so well, but it doesn't matter. The Naked Fanatics, the Skirmisher, you know, the Forester Warbands both got like 150, one got 172, another got 134, and this Chosen Sword got 246. So we absolutely just decimated. I'm pretty sure there would be similar type results going on for that Berserker unit. We got like 300 or something. But anyway, good game to German, Sam the Ruthless, and his Shadows. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.